Hi everyone, this is New Light Tarot here to bring you your Venus sign readings. So this is for the sign of Venus in Taurus. And if you don't know where your Venus placement is, I left a link in the description box for you to figure out where your Venus lies, because your Venus sign and your Sun sign may not be in the same placement. So please feel free to check out that link down below for you to figure out where your Venus sign is. And without further ado, this again is for the sign of Venus in Taurus. So Venus signs are how you express and receive love. So this is a love reading, obviously, right? So please, Spirit, be here with me as I read for the sign of Venus in Taurus for the month of May. This is for the sign of Venus in Taurus. Please help me to deliver a clear and concise message for whoever's tuned in. Okay. Again, for the sign of Venus in Taurus. Oh, and just as a side note, guys, if you'd like a personal reading, I'm also going to leave my email in the description box. Okay, so if you guys would like any personal readings, you can just email me and I'd be happy to get it to you, okay? So again, for the sign of Venus in Taurus. One last time, please, Spirit. Venus in Taurus. Okay. Three cards, please, Spirit. Okay. One more card, please, Spirit. The sign of Venus in Taurus. Okay. Two cards wanted to come out. I'll take them. Okay. So, give me 1 second, okay? Okay, so I see here, even though right now you can't even see these cards. I'm sorry. Move the camera down a little bit. So even though right now it's difficult for a lot of people to travel, I do see some kind of movement here, some kind of travel. Now, it could be something within the next year. Something monumental will be happening within your life. It could be a new place of residence, right? You could be moving. You could be traveling to a new place where you'd be moving to. But I do see here someone you're keeping something quiet, okay? You're keeping something very quiet to yourself. Maybe this choice to make this leap forward, to move forward, you're probably keeping it hidden, right? You're keeping it quiet, keeping it under the wraps. Because right now you're listening to your intuition, okay? So something here has either come to a full stop, right? A full cycle. Okay, with this World card. Something here you're connected to. Someone here possibly you're connected to. It could be like a fixed sign. Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, right? Like yourself. Taurus, or what's the last one? Aquarius. Okay, so I don't know if you're dealing with any of those signs. But here something has come to a full circle. Either something has completely ended or something here is about to begin, right? And I see here you're kind of being quiet, right? I don't know if you're in a way like silent with somebody, maybe like giving them the silent treatment, maybe somebody's giving you the silent treatment. Sometimes you don't need to be able to speak though for you to hear, right? For you to listen, okay? Silence speaks volumes, Okay, so I see something coming to an end, some kind of like maybe like if you've been in a separation with somebody, where you've had like a silent treatment with them. I do see that coming to some kind of ending. Okay, you've invested a lot of your energy, a lot of your time into something, into an individual, right? And you're kind of taking a moment of like reflection, right? So both of these cards are a moment of pause. Okay, no movement, but just taking a moment to observe in a way, right? You've invested so much time and energy into something, right? So much of your energy into something. You're wondering if you should continue investing into it, or if you should remove yourself from the situation, okay? Because something again has come to a complete full circle here. Okay? I feel like the universe is trying to speak to you. Your own higher self is speaking to you. Third eye chakra is all about your intuition, right? So this is the High Priestess card. So these two together, that's all about your intuition. That's all about not speaking, but listening to the universe. As you can see, they're both wearing this kind of like violet kind of color, right? So it's very intuitive here, right? Something you're keeping quiet. You're very intuitive. You're just trying to feel something out. Maybe you've been dreaming a lot about like a love situation, wondering, if you should continue in once again, investing in it. But I do see some kind of new love here, right? It could be new internal love, right? Like spiritual seeking within yourself, right? Maybe you're learning to like having self-love, or it could be just like a brand new beginning with this individual that you have invested a lot of time into, right? After a moment of like silence. But I am going to pull some clarifiers just so we can delve a little bit deeper into this reading. Okay, so the Embrace. One card, please, Spirit, for Embrace. Okay, so I do see here some kind of cycle ending where you were feeling very much left out in the cold with somebody, okay? Maybe you were struggling financially with them. Maybe you have been struggling personally financially, or maybe someone has just like left you out in the cold once again, right? Perhaps like giving you the silent treatment, leaving you out in the cold, feeling very like alone. But I feel like there's an ending to this. There is an ending to this feeling left out feeling, right? So what's this Listen card? Listen. Your intuition's trying to tell you something, right? Your intuition's telling you to put your sword down, right? I don't know if you guys, prior to the silent treatment, if you guys are not talking or whatever. I do see here Spirit's asking you to put your sword down, maybe because there was a lot of like arguments between you two. A lot of like petty jabs at the other one, snide comments. And Spirit here is telling you to put your sword down and to stop this arguments, right? These arguments. Spirit's telling you to stop always trying to speak over somebody, okay? I also see that, right? Maybe you or maybe the other individual has a hard time listening, okay? Always wanting to make the last remark, have the last remark, always wanting to say something else, always wanting to be heard, but never listening, right? I feel like Spirit's here telling you to stop arguing so much, right? Because it's leaving you guys in this desolate place, right? Where you're both feeling like very like left out in the cold, right? Like, vulnerable, right? Spirit again is telling you to just stop this arguing and to just like listen to the other one, okay? So this third eye chakra. What is this third eye chakra, Spirit? Okay, so I don't know if you are dealing with a fire sign, or if your sun sign or if you are a fire sign, right? Because your Venus can be separate, obviously, from your sun sign. So I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign or what, but I feel like Spirit here is telling you to have courage in a situation, right? To have motivation, right? You're feeling very confident in something, right? You're feeling very regal, very confident. Maybe you're just needing to listen to someone that you view to be like a very confident individual, very strong masculine kind of energy, very strong power here. Um, I feel like something about your intuition is trying to tell you about this individual. Um, okay. So awaiting results. What is it that you have put your energy into and you're waiting for something here, right? You've invested so much time into something. Okay. Maybe you are actually trying to remove yourself from the situation. Now that I see with this Nine of Pentacles, maybe you're in a situation with someone and you're already feeling left out in the cold and you're already living with them. Maybe you're arguing a lot with them. Okay. And I feel like your intuition is telling you to get your power back, right? To have that confidence to get your power back. And perhaps even if it's not staying with this individual, right? Working on it. I feel like Spirit's still telling you to put your sword down, stop arguing, listen to your intuition, whatever it is that you want to do. Now, if it's investing with this individual and continuing forward, or it could be removing yourself and becoming single. So I don't know if you're already in a committed relationship with somebody and you want to remove yourself from it to become single, right? Because you're very independent, or it's saying that you're already single, right? And you've invested so much into this individual and you're wondering when you're going to be able to come together, right? Because you're single, you've been left out in the cold for so long with this person. You're wondering when this waiting period is going to be over. Right? So it's two separate ways I can see that. So I do see it. You already are in a relationship with somebody else and you're just biding your time waiting to be single, right? So you can feel confident in all of your singlehood and all of your abundance, right? And the Ace of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups, again, is all about new love. Having new love, it could be new self-love, right? But it's the journey of having that unconditional love moving forward now in your life, right? With yourself, with a new lover coming into your life. So let's see with this Ace of, oh, look at that. That was quick. It's like a divine counterpart here. Maybe that's what it is that you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for some kind of like divine counterpart where you can feel very confident with them, right? Like they're the same energy, right? This confidence, this warrior spirit. Maybe you're looking for that kind of love. Maybe you could be a fire sign once again, right? Maybe you're somewhere in your chart. Maybe you have a lot of heavy fire in your chart. Maybe your sun sign could be a fire sign, or maybe you're dealing with someone that's a fire sign, but you just feel like someone's very attractive. Maybe you're trying to feel attractive within yourself, right? Because I look at queens sometimes, if it's not like an external person, right? A man and a woman, right? Man and a woman. It could just be like internal energy, right? So to me, the Queen of Wands symbolizes like someone kind of like getting their confidence back, right? Like feeling like proud of herself and like in her own what's the word I'm looking for, like in her own like feminine energy, like her own power, right? Maybe you're learning like this self-love, or maybe you're trying to start some kind of new loving relationship and you'll find a fire sign to come onto your path. Maybe you've been dreaming about this individual, some kind of like power couple. Maybe you're interested in like the esoteric world, right? I guess so, right? Obviously, because you're listening to tarot readings. But I do see someone here just kind of like following their path, right? Of self-love and, you know, finding a confident, fiery, passionate lover, right? Becoming a fiery, passionate lover and looking for that. So I don't know if you're removing yourself from a situation that didn't make you feel whole. It left you feeling very like left out in the cold, feeling very like you're lacking, a lot of lacking here, right? And I don't know if it's like coming to an end, right? Needing to put your sword down, stop arguing with somebody, stop fighting, listen to your intuition because Spirit is trying to talk to you. Your higher self is talking to you. Don't argue so much. You don't want to argue. You want to be able to... Sorry. You don't want to argue. You want to be able to just continue moving forward in your life. Okay, so I hope this reading resonated with some of you guys, and if it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again. Okay, bye, Taurus Venus.